It is time for you to start making the connections. This is for whoever connects with the spirit or the energy of water. Hi beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. I am doing a message right now for the self-care that you need for the month of December, and I'm going to pull a card from this deck to see who is this message for. And remember, take what resonates with you, take what you need, and leave what you don't. And may this message find you in the right and perfect time. It is time for you to start building connections. So this message is for everyone who okay. All right. So I recently did a video saying about how I connect with the spirit of water often, right? And what I just saw, because this is a connection and there's a lot of water references in this. There's seaweed, there's starfish, there's shells, and she kind of looks like she's either in or under the water, right? Water will find itself. Water will go wherever it wants to go to make the connections that it wants to make. So it is time for you to start making the connections. This is for whoever connects with the spirit or the energy of water. This is for someone who has been seeing starfish or seashells. I've just been wanting to go to the water recently. It is time for you to start making those connections in life that you know you need to make. They're coming in December. Pay attention to the signs, the synchronicities. Pay attention to what the water spirits, either the water spirits or the spirit of water, is saying to you in this time. Let's see what self-care. No, something else is in here that you need to hear before we do the self-care video. The connection. What other message do they need for the month of December? What other message needs to come out? This one? Ooh, heat. Ooh, I also see a snake in this one. Okay. Which is funny, because I had a dream about snakes recently and started going deeper into snakes' meaning and the different deities that are connected to snakes. And that's like the first thing I see, and I never see it. And actually, it's not there's not a real snake on this card, but right here it literally reminds me of a snake. You see the fangs, you see the tongue coming out or whatever. And snakes are all about transformation. So this heat, you're in the fire, you're in the depths of the bed. Oh, that's okay. So you're in the depths in the depths and the belly that is, which of Sekhmet. Sekhmet is a goddess, one of the divine goddesses that are connected to the Eye of Ra, which is connected to serpents. And she is about transformation, change. And one of her stories is where Ra called her forth to go and speak to the people, or not speak to the people, go back, go in and reprimand the people. That's the word I was looking for. Because they had turned their back on Ra and they were doing all these things that he didn't like. And when she went down, she started slaughtering masses of people, and Ra became afraid that she was just going to take everyone out. So he had to get her drunk in order to bring her back. And that's what Sekhmet is about. She's about healing. She's one of the most divine and masterful healers. But she is also about tearing some shit down. Cause you fucked up. And maybe you didn't fuck up, but somebody may have you fucked up. So maybe it's time for you to tear some shit down in your life and rebuild it, because you are much more divine than you're giving yourself credit for. You are much more worthy of things than you're giving yourself credit for. I also see the moon in this. So maybe it's time for you to now start connecting with your moon, your divine inner goddess, your divine feminine power, to be more receptive, to be able to receive more. And it's time to transform yourself from someone who always has to do, and go, to someone who is able to sit back and receive divine messages and then take inspired action. Mind you, I understand how hard that is, because in my own personal life, I am learning that lesson as well. So this is also about hugging yourself, giving yourself the love and the time to feel the passion for yourself that you need. Remember that you are your own best friend. You give yourself the love and the time and the attention that you need, because you deserve it. So let yourself feel the passions. Let yourself feel the fire of those passions, so that you can take advantage of whatever it is that you need. Whatever it is that lights you up, whatever that is that brings you joy. So I will say, connect to your creativity. Definitely connect to your creativity. And your creativity on some level is connected to your voice. So start using your voice more. Let yourself speak the words that the divine continues to put on your heart to say. And don't be so afraid to be misunderstood. Because this was a message that it just came through this morning before I started recording this. People will only be able to understand you from the level that they are. If they are not on the level of the message that you're trying to give, or your understanding, they're never going to be able to understand the message if they are not where they need to be to understand it. And that is not your problem, your fault, or has anything to do with you. Okay? That is something that you cannot control. You can only control what you do. So the message that you give is what you control. What you say that comes out of your mouth is what you're controlling. The message that Spirit gave you and how you put it out there is what you can control. How people receive it is not your problem. Let them receive whatever they need to receive, because the divine is going to give them what they need, regardless of what you say, do, or any of that. Let them take it. Let them take it how they need to take it. I hope that helps. Give yourself a hug. That's one of the self-care. That's one of the things you need right now for self-care, is give yourself a hug and stop being so hard on yourself. You are a divine being of light and love who deserves space, time, and attention to give yourself whatever it is that you need. Go do that, boo-boo, because it's for you. Alright, let's see what self-care you need right now. Hey, we're gonna end it. Ooh, somebody needs a nap. And to create a gratitude list. So I wouldn't say do a list, I would say do a journal. Also, she has the moon tattoo. She has moons all over this. So again, connecting to your divine feminine spirit, reminding yourself of the things that you have done already so that you can give yourself the time and space to rest. Writing a gratitude list is also a way of resting, because you're giving your mind more ease that it needs so that it's not so worried about, oh, I gotta go do this, oh, I gotta go do that, this has to get done. Write the gratitude list to remind yourself of all the things that you have already accomplished so that you can remember, I did a lot more with a lot less, so I can do this now today. And I would say do this as a journal. Get a gratitude journal, and every day write one thing. Once a week, write one thing. Once a month, write something in that journal. Remind yourself of what you are grateful for, because in this present moment is all that you have. And you asked for everything that you have right now in this present moment. You asked for that already. And now you have it. So that shows that you know how to manifest. Remember that you can do it. Write this gratitude list. It will remind you of how magnificent you actually are. Take the time to do that. Also, 55 is about change. Which change, transformation? Where's that heat card? Where to put it? Here it is. 55, change, heat, transformation. Go do that. That is for you. Let's see. We got a lot of jumpers in here. We got family and we got take a walk. Ooh. Walks are great for bringing in messages. Walks are a great way to meditate. Walks are a great way to move your body. Walks are a great way for you to release and let go and become more and reground yourself in the present moment, so that you are able to see what you have, be grateful for what you have, and remember what you need to do now. Because if you're in the future, because if you're worried, you're in the future, you're not in the present moment. And if you are anxious, you're in the past, worried about or regretting what you should have, could have, would have done, instead of doing those things now. And family. In what way can you change how you interact with your family to make it a more cohesive relationship? What can you do to change? Now, mind you, just because you change does not mean it's going to change the relationship, because it takes two to tango. But if you've done all that you can, a lot of the times when we do the thing to make a difference, to make a change, our family will see that, recognize it, and then try to do the same as well. So I hope that this helps. I hope that you were able to, especially because now this is the holiday season. I'm putting this out. It's like the 29th of November. We just finished Thanksgiving yesterday, but Christmas is coming up, and everybody is going to get the holiday blues can come up, because a lot of times some people don't have their family, or they're not around, or they just don't have the best relationship with their family. So take the time to figure out what that is and release it so that you are able to move forward and grow. I hope that this helps, and I hope that you have a beautiful day.